Reflectionism. Reflectionism is where you reach an impasse in what you believe you know. So when images or symbolism comes into fashion that prove these greater versions of fate, dogma and spiritual adversity, it gives you a chance to collect them. And as you do so, they are added to your mirror, and you become that picture. Because the mirror is actually the gateway to the ethereal self, and has its full potential to unleash it at any moment, and can't be stopped or denied or limited in any way. However, the person invoking the mirror can only get what they see as the equivalent of their value. You always get a third of who you are when you do a reverse working, that other side of the ethereal, because you have to strive harder to be worthy of the secret than the power, because once you answer that secret, the power is unleashed in that mirror and given to you. There are no tests in a mirror working. You're dealing with the whole system, it's naked truth. Reflectionism is a way of humbling oneself, to prove you have what it takes to do more. Fate will not intervene in a mirror version of your nature, meaning it has no hold on your ethereal counter-control. So it's like two different people. When you invoke the self, that self has carte blanche to do whatever it wants, but it wants only what you want. But because of reflectionism, you only get 1/3 of that power, until you prove to those who control that side that you are worthy of all. And you do that from mastering your rituals. You can say the rituals are a blueprint to the ethereal, that tells the power of the mirror that you have access to more, not less. Invoking your spirit, or anyone's spirit, can never be used against them. Voodoo tried, but it only causes the person to be taken down a notch. So, say you're invoking the spirit to deal with this problem. The spirit will ask how you want to deal with it, and if you don't answer, it will unleash hell on it, and you will pay the price for not directing it. And once unleashed, it can't be held back, hence why the dark arts are feared. You're unleashing the will, hence why it's broken into 3 pieces, and that's the way to balance it and overpower it. That is the nature of reflectionism. Now, the higher aspect of reflectionism is to take what you learned and modify it by the system it works around. Say you're doing fire rituals. Air and earth and spirit rituals can work with it. Water can't, since it is its opposite. But it can't overpower it. So to do a water work, it will cut the fire in half. Anything that isn't a dual of its nature and working together is cut in half. Anything of its own mainstay that supports it is amplified. So air and earth will work with water. Air and earth will work with fire. It's a system of 3. The only thing that defies that is the spirit or the self, because in that there are no rules, because they are the reflectionism. Spirit allow them to all be one element, earth, and soul or self allows all the elements to be equal, but a part of the mirror, not a part of itself. Think of it as reverse fire, or air or water. All is reverse, or ethereal versus the physical, and all working as one object, because it's the center that connects to the goblet. And that acts as both the veil and the mirror. We utilize a mirror in our rituals, covered or not covered, as a way to symbolize that connection to the ethereal veil. And it was only when one has reached that reverse version of skill, the center goblet, that symbolism becomes a reality.